Today I'm going to share with you my story and how I went from a chaotic start to the discipline and motivation I have now. A little background info though, I grew up in Utah, lived there all the way until I was 18 years old. Growing up though, I did just live with my mom. We weren't the wealthiest, but we did move around a lot growing up. When I say a lot, I went to almost every single school district in my hometown. And doing that though, it really taught me how to adjust and adapt in different scenarios and around different people. Here's something though that a lot of people don't know about me is that I started working full-time at a young age. I started working when I was about 14, 15 years old. After school, since I wasn't able to drive, I would take the hometown bus system to work, after school, and then home. Once I got home, it was just me doing homework and low-key kind of rotting. I didn't really feel like I had time for hobbies or time to take care of myself, go to the gym, and work on me. I honestly just didn't have motivation or even a sense of direction at this time. Then I fell into a toxic relationship from the ages of 14 to 17, almost 18. I spent all my savings in this relationship. All the money I was hard working for when I was younger to prepare me to buy a car, work towards a future, get out of my hometown, I spent in this relationship. I paid off his car. I got us an apartment at 17 years old. At the time I was 17 and he was 19, so the apartment was under his name, meaning that when I left the relationship, I left without getting the car I was paying for because it was technically his, as well as the apartment because my name wasn't on the lease. I was left with no money. But as crazy as it sounds, I wouldn't have changed that scenario for anything because that's what gave me the drive to start doing door-to-door sales. At about 18 years old, I decided to pack up my life and move to California alone and invest in myself and learn door-to-door. I was waking up literally at the butt fuck of dawn and going to meetings, knocking on doors all day. Once I got home, eating the same exact meal prep I made every day for the entire summer. Okay, same meal every single day. And this wasn't because I was broke, it was because I needed to learn discipline and motivation. And what I mean by that is I would tell myself, hey, I am going to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym. And I would do it because if I don't, then that would mean I'm lying to myself. You'll never trust yourself if you don't, because if you don't trust yourself, how the hell are you going to manifest anything? Because how am I going to be out here saying shit like, I am a millionaire, I do own all these classic cars, I have amazing friends, I have amazing company, I have an amazing support system, but then not even be able to keep a simple promise to myself of waking up at 6 a.m. and going to the gym. If you start lying to yourself, if you start telling yourself you're going to do something and never do those things, you're never going to be able to manifest or never be able to talk things into existence because your brain doesn't believe you. Your brain is the strongest thing in your body. It controls your entire life. So yes, you have to be honest with yourself in order to build belief, and belief is the start of it all. But eventually, I did decide I needed a change. I realized that door-to-door wasn't my future. It wasn't something I wanted to do forever. And I got an amazing opportunity to move to Texas, and so I did so. Once again, moving on my own at about, I think I was 20 at the time. Hopefully I did though, because I met someone that introduced me to high ticket sales. That's when a big switch happened to me when I joined high ticket, is because it's a whole different world. It is kind of like door to door, but it's a whole different sense of motivation and discipline because you are staying home, you're taking calls from your house, you're doing Zoom calls in your own space of living. It's hard to stay motivated and want to get ready every day and do the things outside of your house, like going to the gym, having your hobbies, because at the same time I was also discovering social media and wanting to start posting as well. So now at this point in my life, I have a 9-to-5, I'm learning high ticket sales, and I'm about to start posting on social media. When I tell you my schedule was jam-fucking-packed, it was jam-packed. I had to create a sort of discipline to make sure I was getting everything done. So what I would do is I would work from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. for my 9-to-5 job. Then once I would get off of that 9-to-5, I would go somewhere in town. Thankfully, I worked downtown in Texas, and so I was able to just walk around downtown. I'd find somewhere quiet, I would do my sales calls, and then after the sales calls, I would do my videos. At the same time of doing my videos though, if you scroll back on my Instagram, you'll see that I used to sit at this park with the background of the skyline. The reason I would do these videos at the park though, is so that I could still get my hobbies in as well. What I mean by that is I would do yoga in between my videos. or I would do slacklining, some type of activity that I really enjoyed. So I was still getting my artistic side in as well as my work done. Once I would finish all that, then I would allow myself to go home and rest. The main reason though why I wanted to start social media and start posting so much, because I did post 6 to 10 videos every single day, is because I wanted someone that was my same age when I was growing up to give me that motivation, to show me what discipline is, what to actually say when manifesting. Because I don't know what was up with me when I was younger, but I did not want to listen to adults. I did not want to hear someone that was 30, 40 years old telling me, hey, do this, that, this, and that, and you'll be motivated. You'll have discipline. I was like, no, fuck you. So I decided to be that person for the younger generations coming. So yeah, that's why I do what I do now. I post 6 to 10 videos a day. Just now started up this YouTube channel. I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, hopefully here soon, and I'm trying to start a whole school community. I just want to be that voice that I never had growing up. I hope me sharing a little bit about my journey shows you that no matter where you start, you can create discipline and trust with yourself and build the life that you actually love living. I'll see y'all next video.